Imagine clicking Buy Now on a product you desperately need, only to receive an empty box. Or worse, a cheap, useless replica. That's exactly what happened to me on Amazon, and it shook my trust in online shopping to its core. I thought I was smart. I checked reviews, compared prices, did my due diligence. But the scammers were smarter. They had a new trick up their sleeve, one that exploits blind spots in even the savviest shopper's routine. The worst part? For a moment, I thought it was my fault, that I had missed something obvious. But as I dug deeper, I realized this wasn't an isolated incident. This is a growing problem, preying on millions of Amazon users every day. So, how can you protect yourself from falling victim to these increasingly sophisticated Amazon scams? Stick around because I'm not just going to tell you my horror story, I'm going to arm you with the exact strategies to avoid living your own. My journey began like many of yours, searching for a specific high-value tech item, a new graphics card to be precise. The prices were insane everywhere, but then I found it, a listing that seemed too good to be true, but just plausible enough. I scrolled through the reviews, hundreds of them, mostly positive, glowing even. The seller rating was decent. I clicked Add to Cart, checked out, and eagerly awaited its arrival. The tracking number updated regularly, showing it was on its way. Everything felt normal, standard, routine, until the package arrived. Inside wasn't the graphics card I ordered. It was a box of rocks. Yes, literally, rocks. Crushed gravel, to be exact. My heart sank. The dread hit me like a physical blow. I'd been scammed. Here's where it gets interesting and infuriating. When I contacted Amazon, they said, but the tracking shows it was delivered. They were right. The package was delivered, but it wasn't the product I ordered. The scammer had sent a package of similar weight to my address using the legitimate tracking number, but filled with junk. Then they removed their original listing, leaving no trace, and Amazon's system just saw a delivered item. This wasn't some fly-by-night seller. This was an organized scam designed to leverage Amazon's own delivery verification system against its customers. And when you're dealing with hundreds of transactions, it's incredibly difficult to prove you received the wrong item. The emotional toll was immense. It wasn't just the money, it was the feeling of being outsmarted, violated, and ultimately vulnerable. But it also ignited a fire in me, to understand how this happened and stop it from happening to anyone else. My first big lesson: the new seller zero-day scam. This is where scammers create fresh accounts, post incredibly attractive, usually high-value items, and then vanish after a few quick sales. Look for seller longevity. Check when their account was created. Brand new accounts with dozens of sales and perfect reviews are red flags. Scammers cycle their accounts quickly. A common tactic is to hijack old dormant accounts. They'll have years of inactivity, then suddenly hundreds of sales. This makes them look legitimate, but the sudden activity is suspicious. Always cross-reference the seller's name. A generic name or one that doesn't match the brand they're selling should make you pause. Real brands usually sell under their own name or through authorized resellers. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. I know, cliché advice, but there's a reason for it. Extreme discounts on popular items are a classic bait and switch. Scammers often target newly released, high-demand products where stock is low and buyers are desperate. Be extra cautious with these types of purchases. Don't fall for the urgency tactic either. Scammers want you to buy now before you have time to think. They'll use limited stock or timed deals to pressure you. So, question every amazing deal, scrutinize seller profiles, and slow down your decision-making, especially for high-value items. This is your first line of defense. My second crucial lesson was about understanding fulfilled by Amazon versus shipped by seller. While fulfilled by Amazon offers more protection, it's not foolproof, as I painfully learned. Even if FBA, the seller still controls what they ship to Amazon's warehouse. My box of rocks scam exploited this. The seller sent junk to FBA, labeled it as my product, and Amazon shipped it out. When shipped by seller, you're relying entirely on their integrity for packaging and tracking. This opens up even more avenues for scams, like fake tracking numbers or no delivery at all. Always check the shipping details on the product page. Who is handling the fulfillment? If it's a third-party seller, delve deeper into their profile. If a seller has a significant number of negative reviews related to wrong item received or empty box, That's a massive red flag, regardless of fulfilled by Amazon. Even with FBA, remember Amazon is only guaranteeing delivery of the package, not necessarily the contents. This distinction is crucial for understanding how certain scams operate. My advice: when it's shipped and sold by Amazon, your risk is significantly lower. This is your safest bet for high-value purchases. For third-party sellers, even if FBA, remember the burden of proof for the contents might fall more on you. We'll get to how to mitigate that soon. Okay, so you've navigated seller profiles and fulfillment methods. Now let's talk about the listing itself. Scammers are masters of deception, and the product page is their canvas. First, incredibly high review counts. While generally good, if a brand new generic item has thousands of 5-star reviews almost overnight, it's probably fake. They use bots or paid services. Look for generic, poorly written descriptions. Spelling errors, bad grammar, and awkward phrasing are dead giveaways that the seller isn't legitimate. Check the product images. Are they low resolution? Do they look like they're stolen off Google Images? Inconsistent branding or logos can also point to a fake product. Be wary of listings that combine multiple unrelated items under one review section. This is a tactic to inflate review numbers for their actual scam item. The question and answer section can also be revealing. Lack of answers or generic, unhelpful responses can indicate a less than reputable seller. Before you buy, cross-reference the product with the manufacturer's official website. Does the model number match? Are the specs identical? Any discrepancies are a warning. Your job as a smart shopper is to be a detective. Every detail on that product page is a potential clue. Don't rush, don't assume, always verify. When the scam hits, the feeling of powerlessness is overwhelming. But knowing how to contact Amazon effectively and what to expect can make all the difference. My first step was through the Amazon chat support. I explained the box of rocks situation clearly, concisely, and calmly. Emotion won't help you here. Be prepared for initial resistance. As I mentioned, Amazon's system often sees delivered and assumes the transaction is complete. You need to prove otherwise. Insist on escalating the issue. Ask for a supervisor or to open an official investigation. Don't take the first. Crucially, document everything. Take screenshots of the listing, your order confirmation, any communications with the seller, and especially your interaction with customer service. If a scammer disappears, provide Amazon with the original listing URL if you saved it. This helps them track the fraudulent seller. Consider a chargeback with your credit card company as a last resort. This can be more effective, but it can also complicate your Amazon account, so it's a strategic move. Your persistence is key. I spent hours on the phone and chat, but eventually I got my refund. Don't give up. Your money is worth fighting for. Now for the absolute best defense against the empty box or box of rocks scam, capturing undeniable evidence when your package arrives. Every time you receive a high-value item from Amazon or any online retailer, record yourself unboxing it. Start the video showing the unbroken shipping label with your address. Continuously film as you open the package. Don't cut or edit. Show the entire process, opening the box, removing packing materials, and finally revealing the item inside. If a scammer sends you junk, your unboxing video will be irrefutable proof. Amazon can't argue with visual evidence that you received rocks instead of a graphics card. This simple act takes less than a minute for most packages, but it provides a shield against these specific, hard-to-prove wrong item scams. It also works wonders for damaged items. If you show the pristine external packaging and then find a damaged product inside, your claim is much stronger. What about porch pirates? If your unboxing video shows an empty box, but your tracking says delivered, it strengthens your claim of package theft, not just a scam. Save these videos on a cloud service or a dedicated folder. You might never need them, but if you do, they are invaluable. This might seem like an extreme step, but in the evolving landscape of online fraud, it's becoming a necessary precaution for anything over, say, $50 or $100. Think of it as insurance. You hope you never need it, but you'll be eternally grateful if you do. It saved me from a similar scam years later. Start filming the moment the package hits your doorstep, or even better, if you're handed it by a delivery driver. The more context, the stronger your proof. This single tip alone could save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, and countless hours of frustration. Don't skip it. Finally, beyond getting your refund, it's about protecting yourself from future attempts and contributing to a safer online shopping environment for everyone. Report the fraudulent seller. Even if Amazon removes the listing, reporting their account helps them track patterns and prevent recurrence. Use the Report Seller option. Leave an honest, detailed review. Even if the listing disappears, sometimes reviews remain. Warn other potential buyers about the scam. Be cautious of external links or communications. Amazon will never ask you to complete a purchase or payment outside of their platform. It's always a scam. Regularly review your Amazon purchase history and credit card statements. Look for any unfamiliar charges or purchases you don't recall making. Enable two-factor authentication on your Amazon account. This adds an extra layer of security, making it much harder for compromised accounts to be exploited. Share your story. Talking about your experience, like I'm doing now, helps raise awareness and educates others. Silence benefits the scammers. Remember, the digital landscape is constantly changing. Scammers adapt, so must we. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay one step ahead. It's not just about getting your money back. It's about not letting these bad actors win. It's about protecting your peace of mind and knowing you're doing everything you can. Always update your passwords. Use strong, unique passwords for every online account, especially shopping sites, and never reuse them. Consider using a virtual credit card number for online purchases when possible. Many banks offer this feature, adding another layer of defense. These steps transform you from a potential victim into a proactive defender. Your security is mostly within your control if you apply these layers of protection. My Amazon scam experience was frustrating, humiliating, and costly, but it became a powerful lesson. A lesson I hope you never have to learn the hard way. Remember, scrutinize sellers, understand fulfillment, dissect product listings, know your rights with Amazon, and critically, always unbox high-value items on camera. These aren't just tips. They're your armor in the unpredictable world of online shopping. They are the difference between losing your money and confidently receiving your genuine purchase. My journey from despair to reclaiming my refund and now sharing this knowledge with you is a testament to the power of awareness and proactive action. You are now equipped with the tools to spot the subtlest red flags and protect yourself from the most sophisticated scams out there. Don't let fear dictate your online shopping. Let knowledge be your guide. Shop smart, stay safe, and enjoy the convenience Amazon genuinely offers, but with your guard up. The transformation isn't just about avoiding lost money. It's about gaining peace of mind, knowing you're in control of your online security. So go forth and shop, but do it wisely. Your wallet and your sanity will thank you. If this video saved you from a potential scam, or even just saved you a headache, please hit that like button and share it with someone you care about. Subscribe for more practical tips on staying safe in our increasingly digital world. I'm constantly researching the latest scams and consumer hacks to keep you informed. What's your worst online shopping horror story? Share it in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else avoid the same pitfalls. And if you want to fortify your digital defenses even further, check out this video next, where I break down the most common phishing scams hitting inboxes right now. Stay safe out there.